I'm getting in some more breaking news now. The government has listed 15 bills, including one to amend the Waqf law and 5 new ones for the winter session of Parliament starting Monday. The government is planning to bring in 15 bills, we are told, including one to amend the Waqf law and 5 new ones. So the Waqf bill is coming into Parliament. Waqf bill in the winter session of Parliament. That's the big headline. We've seen the Waqf issue play out in different parts of the country. It's a pan-India story. Riyanka is joining me live. Waqf bill in this session of Parliament. Riyanka, it's promising to be an explosive session of Parliament.
Well, that's right. A very contentious bill is going to be the highlight of this winter session that is going to begin on the 25th of this month, and it will conclude on the 20th of December. This Parliament session, the winter Parliament session, will be seeing the main focus on the Waqf Amendment Bill, for which there have been several meetings and discussions by the JPC for the last few weeks. From one state to the other, recommendations and talks have been going on, and the BJP, the centre, is all set to push for the Waqf Amendment Bill. Although we have seen that there is a lot of criticism that has been gained from the India Alliance, so that is going to be one of the flashpoint when the winter session begins. There is going to be a showdown regarding the Waqf Amendment Bill. Also, there is going to be talks regarding one nation, one poll that is also going to be raising eyebrows, because from the Congress party, from the Indie bloc, there is no support that has been given, and it is rather termed impossible by Mallikarjun Kharge that such one nation, one election cannot be made possible. On the other hand, guess, like I clearly mentioned, that the Waqf Amendment Bill holds the extreme importance because it was Union Home Minister Amit Shah who had pressed upon the fact that the BJP is committed to pass this very bill in the upcoming winter session. So a lot of fireworks is likely, a lot of showdown is going to be seen, but it is very important to note whether or not this bill will be passed. Hopes are high given several meetings have been taking place across the nation.
Okay, thank you for that. I'm getting in some more breaking news now. UK has responded to Russia's intercontinental ballistic missile strike on Ukraine. For the first time in 33 months, almost 3 years since the war began between Russia and Ukraine, there is a use of the ICBM, a long-range intercontinental missile. Russia, and those were pictures released by the Ukrainian media. Look at that, 6 missiles that are seen entering Ukraine and striking Ukraine in a part of Dnipro city. And UK has responded saying that Russia for months has planned to use long-range missiles. Interesting, because Rakshita is also joining me, my colleague from the newsroom. Rakshita, hearing that it was Ukraine that used UK-based missiles, made in UK missiles, to strike Russia for the first time in the last 24 hours. In fact, I'm getting in details of Ukraine firing Storm Shadow. These missiles are made in the UK, firing them into Russia, and there has been a provocation to which Russia has perhaps responded.
Absolutely. That's what we are getting to know, is that, in fact, the Russian Defense Ministry has also said that it has taken down at least 2 of these British-made, UK-made Storm Shadow missiles, 6 HIMARS rockets, and also 67 drones. That it is their air defense system, in fact, that had shot down these missiles, and 6 HIMARS rockets and 67 drones. UK now, in the same breath, does not really confirm that that Russia has indeed used ICBM missiles or not, but it says that there are reports doing the rounds. And remember, this is the first time that Russia has used the intercontinental ballistic missiles in this war that has lasted for around 1,000 days. And this, of course, is a fresh escalation, and rather it's a retaliatory escalation. If you see, Niranjan, what we understand is that the UK has provided these missiles to Ukraine, and for the first time the UK-made missiles have been also used by Ukraine. Up until now, there was only the usage for it permitted within the Ukrainian territory for defense purposes. But this time, this time when it actually launched the Storm Shadow missile, it went deep into the Russian territory in the interior. That's what we have picked up. And Russia now, in a retaliatory measure, had in fact hit this ICBM. And we have to, of course, understand that the ICBMs typically have a range of that exceeds 5,500 kilometers, and they do, they can carry nuclear or conventional warheads. We do not know still about the type of ICBM that was used, but indeed this is a big escalation this time. Niranjan, back to the studio.